It's your boy, Brad the King, checking in with the Leak with Malik, 93.3 The Beat.
Yeah, we here live on the Leak with Malik, and I got my man Brad in the studio, and we here doing our thing.
Brad in the building.
Yo, Brad. You know, anybody in the entertainment world in Duval County knows who you are. Tell the people in the internet world who you are and how you got started doing what you do.
I'm Brad the King. You know, I'm a promoter, host, artist manager, now studio owner. I mean, pretty much anything to do with the music business. I got my hands in it right now. I started as an artist probably about 3-4 years ago. I really started taking it serious, and when I jumped into it, I just didn't really like the way artists were being treated and the way people were doing things. So I kind of sat back, learned from the best, and then kind of added my own twist to it and just went from there. I mean, everybody will tell you it's all about timing in this game, and I just kind of fell in at the right time for what I wanted to do.
You know, when I just introduced you, I was saying to someone the other day that if there's anyone deserve an award in Jacksonville, or anyone that's in Jacksonville, Duval County, that pushes for the artist hard, is you. I mean, where do you get that passion and that drive from for your city artists?
It comes from a number of things, but mainly it's really just being an artist and knowing how much really goes into what we do, and it's not just as easy as just going in and recording a song as some people would like to make you think. So I'm really passionate about just, you know, making sure that someone's looking out for the artist. You know, it's not always just about the promoter or the club owner so they can make their money. It's more about the artist and just building the community to where the artists feel comfortable and they can work with each other, they can network, they can do different things that can help their career. At the same time, it helps me just build my fan base and boost the things I'm doing better by just always incorporating everybody into what I'm doing. And that's what I really try to do. I try to work with anybody. It doesn't matter what label you're from, doesn't matter who you're friends with. Like, I keep it on a business thing and try to keep the politics out, to where in this city the politics has really put a damper on what we do.
You take a lot of artists on the road. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, basically in the past year, I've had doors open for me. So anytime I have a door open for me, I try to use that and try to bring as many people in with me. So with the out of town shows, I mean, I've been lucky that Atlanta has really accepted what I do, and they have a really strong artist market, to where I've been able to bring different artists from Jacksonville to Atlanta. I've taken them to Tallahassee, Orlando, and while I'm doing that, I'm also hosting the event, making my name a little bit bigger and just trying to expand the city as a whole. And every time we come, I mean, everybody from Duval always does a great job, and they make me proud, so they kind of make it easy for me to do what I do when they do such a good job.
Can you tell people some of the accomplishments that you have achieved in the music industry?
Well, I mean, I don't like to brag too much about the things. I mean, I've done a lot, whether it be opening for major artists. I mean, I have a whole list of major artists that we can name that I've opened for, from Redman to Math to Mystical, Young Buck, Freeway, Jackie O, Young Jock. I mean, I've done that as an artist, but as a promoter, host, I think some of the biggest accomplishments I've had are when I won the Diamond Award this past year, when I was asked to host different events with Bigger Ranking. I don't know if a lot of people realize how big that is, as someone who does what I do, to be asked by someone that I'm mentored by, that I've seen since I was a little boy, do this in the city and make an empire. So that's a big accomplishment to me. And one of the other ones was something a little bit off of the music thing, but it had a little bit to do with it. When we did the Jordan Davis Step It Up, Stomp Out the Violence rally, where we marched from courthouse to courthouse. That was a really good cause, and I think that was actually one of my proudest moments in the city, just making that happen and getting everybody together for that.
You manage a few artists. Can you tell us about the artists that you manage and the diversity that they bring to the game?
Well, right now I'm really focused on two artists. I got Beast Boy and Miz, which they're two very different artists. Miz is a young cat, he's from Philly, 19 years old. Beast Boy, 30-year-old artist from Ohio, but he's been in Duval for a long time. So, I mean, both of them bring a lot to the table. I mean, I'm trying to really keep it about quality and not have quantity. We've got a lot of things going on. I mean, we're doing things in New Orleans, doing things in Atlanta, Orlando. I mean, my goal is really to get my artists where they need to be so we can go ahead and head overseas, because it's a real big market over there, and those are some of the plugs I've been trying to tap into, is really do some things overseas. I mean, the market here is great, but I want to see the world, and that's one of the things we really want to do with this music thing, is just get it as far as we can, no limitations.
Social networks, how can anyone reach you?
You can hit me on Bread the King at Facebook, Bread the King on Twitter. I have VendettaVision.com, VisionaryEntertainmentMediaGroup.com. All those same things, you can go on Twitter, Vendetta Vision on Twitter, Visionary on Twitter. I mean, pretty much just Google the name Bread the King and you're going to find everything you need to see.
Shout out.
Hey, I want to give a shout out first off, Malik. You know, he's doing a lot for this city that a lot of people, they wouldn't even have tried to do. So I really salute you on that, boss. Of course, Big Rankin, Frank Coley, everybody here at 93.3, T-Roy, Easy, Q45, and the city, man. The city has really made me who I am. Without them, I would be just a regular little white boy from the hood. Nobody would even know who I am. So big ups to the whole city, man, for helping me do what I do.